The gathering of Holocaust survivors on News 4 New York.
Play on and run them, or should you call freeze? The decision is yours to do as you please on Card Shark. And now, here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much. I thank you. And welcome to Card Shark. Johnny Olson, thank you for joining us. And for the opening poem, we want to thank Jennifer Regal, I guess it is, or Regal, from Fresno, California, watching on KSEE Channel 24. Thank you, Jennifer. Now let's open up the board. Get to the cards. Go ahead. Janice and Lois will load it in. Here come our card sharks. Lauren Hines, our champion. Nice to see you again. Again, a little reminder about you.
Okay, I live in Westlake Village, California, and I commute to school in Northridge, and I work part-time for a bank. And I enjoy sports and activities.
A nice, busy girl. And on our last show, Lauren won $3,400 in cash. You had a good day.
I did.
We're meeting the challenger for the first time, David McCarthy. Hi, David. Nice to meet you.
How you doing? My name is David McCarthy. I'm from Gainesville, Georgia, originally. It's the chicken capital of the world. I'm a student out here, and I'm also a waiter, and I enjoy singing, football, and dancing.
Terrific. Do you go around extolling the virtues of your hometown by calling it the chicken
capital? Yeah, it is
capital?
the chicken capital of the world. They call it the poultry capital, but right downtown in the middle, there's a big monument. There's a big chicken at the top of it. We got a lot of chicken plants and things.
Don't you want to go to Gainesville tomorrow to see that, Fred?
The best chicken in the world.
That's right. Chamber of Commerce thanks you for that, David.
That's right.
You cut your cards?
Yes, sir, I did.
Then let's start the match. Best 2 games out of 3. Starts with a question to Lauren, the champion. Big chicken right in the middle of the town. That's wonderful. Lauren, we asked 100 American women of all ages. Are men with foreign accents sexy? How many? Yeah, said a lady out there. How many women think men with foreign accents are sexy?
Oh, boy, a man with a foreign accent can really turn a woman on. I'm going to say that's a nice high number, about 70.
70 out of 100. David?
I say that number is going to be higher because women, that's something different. Different things attract women, and if it's a little French or something, they go for it, so it's going to be a lot higher.
Higher than that?
Yeah.
All the men out there with Bulgarian accents will be delighted to hear that. If it's higher, you'll play your cards, David. If not, it'll be Lauren with hers, and the actual number of women who think men with foreign accents are sexy is 63. Not higher, it's a little bit lower. Lauren wins the question. And she gets the first crack of the card. She is, of course, trying to work her way across the board. If you can do it at one crack, it is a $500 bonus. And Lauren starts with a 6.
I'd like to change that card, please.
You win the question, you can change it. A 9, not a good
Okay, I'm
change.
going to try lower, please.
Lower than a 9, yes, a 3.
I'm going to try higher.
Higher than a 3, a 4.
Higher.
Risking it higher, a 6 now. Not going to try to turn that last one over. We'll move over the freeze bar, and of course, that protects it. We can't take you back any farther than that. Your decision. I know you were tempted for that $500 bonus. David, we asked 100 marriage counselors. Generally speaking, is it natural for a divorced man to have romantic dreams about his ex-wife after the divorce? How many marriage counselors said it is natural for a divorced man to have romantic dreams about his ex-wife?
Jim, I don't think they'll have dreams about them because they're done with them, through with them. They were tired of them. That's why they got a divorce. So I think it's going to be kind of a low number. I'm going to say 45.
45 out of 100. Lauren?
Yeah.
Maybe it was the wife who wanted the divorce. He probably still loves her, but just couldn't get along with her. That's got to be a higher number.
Higher than that?
Yes.
I get the feeling you were both talking from a very prejudiced point of view there, the men and the woman, 45 and higher. The actual number of marriage counselors who said it is natural for a divorced man to have romantic dreams about his ex-wife is 78. It is higher. Sounds like the women won out on that one, David. Lauren, you're looking at a 6.
Please change that card.
And again, that all-important change because you won the question, an 8 up the middle.
Higher.
She says higher. She has the game. If it is higher, and she's right. Game 1 for the champion. So Lauren has the first game and $100. And we'll be back with game 2 of the match right after this.
You've got a ticket on the Heartburn Express. If one Rolaids tablet can't cut the mustard, you should know about one Tums and one Rolaids tablet both neutralize the stomach acid in seconds. But when your stomach turns out 1/3 more acid, Tums can still absorb it. Rolaids can't. Not in seconds, not ever. That's why you should switch to
You know who uses SOS? Practically everybody. And why not? Nothing cleans burnt-on, stuck-on, splattered-on messes faster or easier than a super grease-cutting SOS soap pad. It's no coincidence that Americans use more than 2 million SOS pads every day. We deserve every dirty pan we get. And now there's SO Easy, our new two-sided scrubber with soap for your dishes, glasses, and Teflon-coated cookware.
Game one of the champion. Dennis will deal out same two decks of cards with the next cards off the top of the deck. As we start game two with a question to Lauren. Lauren, we asked 100 women who support the women's liberation movement. Would you support a new law, that interesting question, right? Women who support the women's liberation movement. Would you support a new law that said one senator from each state must be a woman? How many feminists would approve of a new law that said one senator from each state must be a woman?
From the feminist point of view, they probably would say yes, but they're for equality, so they want the best senators possible, whether they be male or female. I say about 65.
65 out of 100 feel that way, David.
I agree completely with Lauren's reasoning, but I think it's going to be lower because they are for equality. It's going to be lower.
So lower.
Yes, of course.
I tend to agree with you on this one, David.
Thanks a lot,
I
Jim.
would think so. Well, I don't know, so...
Figures you're a man.
65 and low. No, actually, not because I'm a man. As a matter of fact, it's quite sticking up for the woman's point of view.
That's right.
I think they do believe in true equality, 65 and lower. The actual number of feminists who would approve of a law that said one senator from each state must be a woman is 39. Very much lower. David, you've got it.
Let's get a good look
And
at
David
here.
leads this game. Starts with a 4.
It's going to be higher.
Higher than a 4. Oh, no. Ooh, it's not higher. Lauren gets a free chance. A
I
jack.
love it. I want lower.
Lower than a jack. An 8. Free. Did you have a comment on the last question, Miss Baker? She told me. Oh, okay. And so did you. Boy, where's she working next week? Question to you, David. David, we asked 100 bachelors. Have you ever gotten so mad at a date that you ditched her in a restaurant and stuck her with the bill? How many cads admitted they've done that to a girl?
Well, you know, I think a lot of guys would like to do that sometimes, but, you know, we're pretty classy. We're gentlemen. We're going to pay the bill, and then we're going to take them home and ditch them. We're not even going to kiss them, right? So I say that number... Oh, wait. What is that?
How many have ditched her?
I think it's going to be kind of low. I'm going to say it's going to be about 35.
35 out of 100. Lauren.
I've done some rotten things to some guys, but they haven't had the nerve to leave me in the restaurant. They take me home and drop me off quickly. I'm going to say it's even lower than
Lower than that.
Yes.
This time you're sticking up for the men, right?
Yes.
The actual number of bachelors who admitted they have ditched a date at a restaurant and stuck her with the bill is 10. That's all. Very much lower. Lauren, you've got an 8.
I'd like to change it, please.
Changing the middle card to a 9. A little bit better.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. And 8 is not lower.
Let's go. It's going to be higher.
True sportsmanship, David says. All right.
That's right.
Higher
It's
than a
gonna
4.
be higher.
No. Lauren, your turn to say, all right. We'll fill in the spaces. You two are probably going to go out on a date when this is over the way you're fighting. Question goes to Lauren. Lauren, we asked 100 fourth grade students to complete this phrase. Too many cooks spoil what? How many fourth graders knew that the phrase is too many cooks spoil the broth?
I didn't even know the answer to that one myself, and I'm well over 4th grade. I'm going to say that's a low number. 23.
23 out of 100 knew it, David.
I agree with her reasoning completely. I didn't know the number either. These little kids are dumb. They haven't even made it past, you know, they're little kids. I'll say it's going to be lower than 23.
Lower than that.
Yes.
The actual number of fourth graders who knew the phrase is too many cooks spoil the broth is 4. That's all. David, you're right.
You know, this 4, okay, we're going to go for it. It's got to be higher. We've used all the 2s. Higher.
Higher than a 4? Yes.
All right. Oh, gosh. What am I going to... Oh, freeze.
Freezing it now. That sets up an interesting situation. Lauren right near the middle with a 9, needs 3 cards. David on the other side of the middle card, the 8, he's got a 7, also needs 3. Sudden death, someone has to win this game on this play of the cards, and it looks like control of this question is going to decide it. David, we asked 100 married men, if you were late to work because your wife was feeling romantic and your boss asked you for an explanation, would you tell him the truth? How many men said they would tell their boss why they were late for work?
I don't think they would really want to tell him too much because it'd be like, you know, they were weak and they let him, do it. They should have done it the night before. I think it's going to be kind of a low number. I'm going to say 44.
44. Higher or lower, Laura?
Maybe they did do it the night before. I'm going to say it's even lower.
Even lower than that. David's logic is, you mean you figure he was seduced there, right?
Yeah.
44 and
He
lower.
wanted to do it last night.
The actual number, I'm going to be sorry when this match ends. The actual number of married men who would tell their boss why they were late for work is 44. We're out of the money. David's got a $500 bonus. Baby, yeah!
500. I'm going to Hawaii, kids. Let's go.
You're going to Hawaii?
Yeah, I'm going to Hawaii. $500.
Why don't you stick around and finish this match
Oh,
first?
is this, okay, sudden death?
Yeah, right.
Pass it to Lauren.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I explained that pretty well. Lauren, he could, of course, play it or pass it. He's passing it. Lauren, you've got a 9. Get all 3. You are the champion. If not, we've got a tie.
Lower.
Lower, she says. A 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. A 7. Now the big call.
Higher.
If it's higher, Lauren has the championship. If not, we've got a tie. She got it. Turn the ball over. So, but David, you got the 500 and you're on your way to Hawaii, right?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. David McCarthy. Lauren, yeah, you're coming down. $200 richer. You won the match. We'll be back with this fine champion on the money cards right after this.
Early on, Herman W. Lay realized that truly great-tasting potato chips could come only from truly great potatoes. So when Mr. Lay began selling potato chips, his goal was clear. For 30 years, the company Herman Lay founded has been at work perfecting the potato, and thus the potato chip.
See that?
Today, Herman W. Lay can say,
Now, that's what I had in mind.
Lay's great-tasting potato chips start with great potatoes.
Oh, this is a good place for a stick-up.
This is a good place for a stick-up.
This is a good place for a stick-up.
This is a stick-up, the small space concentrated air deodorizer from Airwick. And this is a good price for a stick-up, about 55 cents for each stick-up.
Woo! This is a good place for a stick-up.
By gosh, by gum, by golly, this could be our folly. A cereal with raisins, rice, and rye.
It deserves investigation, this intriguing combination. The cereal called raisins, rice,
And rye. On this occasion, quite auspicious, I proclaim it quite delicious. And move we wave our good ship bye, bye, bye.
Bye, bye, bye. And get back to raisins, rice,
And rye.
Part of this nutritious breakfast, a remarkable threesome from Kellogg's.
You know Pam saves calories. We're going to prove it saves money, too.
It's time for Cooking with Pam.
We took 1 pound of butter to see how many omelets it would fry. The total, 32. Then we took a can of Pam. Pam fried 100 and cost less. Pancakes, 1 pound of butter cooked 80. Pam, 240 and cost less. Save money, save calories.
Start with Pam. Your recipes turn out right.
Back with a fine champion and a nice lady, Lauren Hines. She said to me during the commercial break, she said, oh, she said, oh, David won $500. That's nice. He's a nice guy. That's very sporting. How sporting would you be? Why don't you come down and find out? Be a contestant. Johnny O's going to tell you how.
Right, Jim, friends, if you'd like to be a contestant on Card Sharks, just send a postcard to Contestants, Card Sharks, at 6430 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California, 90028. Or, when in Southern California, phone area code 213-467-5100.
I thank you, Johnny. Now it's time to look out for yourself. You cut the money card?
Absolutely, I did.
Let's go try to make some money for Lauren Hines. Come on over here. Let's nice you felt that way about Davidson. Right now, it's for you. $200 of new money. 3 cards on the bottom line to bet as you will. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money, 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half. Here you're on your own, so if you get a double, you don't lose. We'll just carry it over for you, all right?
Okay,
Good luck.
thank
Here's
you.
$200. And, of course, you can change your base card on each level. Come on, says Lauren. Thank you, Lois. 200 and a 6.
I'd like to change it, please.
You can only change it once. You must play this one. Well, a 9. Kind of a tough start. Let's see if we can get going now.
100 lower.
Half of it, though, on the 9. She likes it. $100. She's right with a 3 for 300.
250 higher.
$250 higher than a 3. Yes, with a jack. 550.
300 lower.
$300 lower than a jack, and right again with an 8. 8 fifth cards weren't so good. You played them well. We move up the worst card of the deck and give you another 200.
Worst card of the deck, I'd like to change.
I cannot say as I blame you. 1,050, and on this level, a 4.
Oh, I like it. 800 higher.
$800 on the 4. Higher. Yes, with a queen. 1850.
1,000 lower.
$1,000 lower than a queen. No. Boy. And a great card comes up. But come on, there are 2 cards to go. You got an 8.
I love that card. I want all of it lower.
Let's double that $850 lower. Yes. 1,700. Interesting decision. It's one of those kind of borderline cards. Do you want it?
I don't want it. I'd like to change it.
All right, big change. You got $1,700 in betting money for the big bet. Oh, well, you still playing a 5. Got to bet at least $850. You've got $1,700 and a 5. What's the big bet?
900 higher.
As I remember the last time it failed you, let's not do it this time. $900 for this nice lady if it's higher. Yes! For $2,600. All right, that's nice. See, you were happy for your opponent. I'm sure he's happy for you. As Lauren Hines goes up to $6,200 in cold cash. We'll be back with a new challenger right after this.
$3 back on Hanes underwear.
Get $3 back on Hanes when you buy 2 3-packs of men's or boys' underwear. See your local newspaper or retailer for more details. Hanes makes you feel good all under.
Our family was split right down the middle.
They needed fluoride paste to fight cavities.
But we wanted gel for fresh breath. Then Mom got Double Protection Aquafresh.
All the cavity-fighting fluoride of the leading paste and all the breath freshener of the leading gel. Concentrated in one toothpaste.
Now we use Aquafresh.
We fight cavities and freshen breath.
That's double protection.
Accepted by the American Dental Association.
Double Protection Aquafresh.
You can't buy better protection.
If you're tired of waiting for laxatives to work, you may find this hard to believe. You can get relief in under 1 hour in most cases with predictable Dulcolax suppositories. Because it's a suppository, Dulcolax can work in just 15 minutes to 1 hour. Believe it. Predictable Dulcolax is proven in hospitals, prescribed by doctors for gentle, normal relief of constipation problems. Predictable Dulcolax. Tablets for overnight relief or suppositories that work in under 1 hour.
Touch the button and the feeling comes out in an instant. You're one step closer to what you're all about. Touch the button, touch the moment, touch the people you love. In an instant, make a memory.
The easiest way to share a good time while it's still happening. Polaroid's One Step, the world's simplest camera.
Back with our champion, Lauren Hines. Very nice. I'm sure with a student, you got another year of school, then law school coming up, right?
I hope so. Yeah.
Over $6,000 is going to help a lot.
Oh, it's going to be great.
We'll have a new challenger out here in a moment after we invite you, if you fit in this category, to take part in the Card Sharks poll. And please do. We always want you to be a part of the show. Today we're looking for men who married the boss's daughter. So if you're a man and worked for your wife's father before you were married and after you married her, we'd like you to take part in a special survey, and Johnny Olson will tell you where to write.
All right, Jim, just send a postcard to Marry the Boss's Daughter. Card Sharks, 6430 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California, 90028.
All right, 2 brand new decks of cards. Janice deals them out. Here comes a new challenger on Card Sharks. Denise Clementi. Hello, Denise.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. And won't you tell us about you?
My name's Denise Comenti, and I come from Camarillo. I'm a part-time student majoring in theater arts. I work at a local savings and loan, and in my spare time, I'm trying to start a new career, and I keep score for both my children's ball teams.
Oh, you say you were a very busy lady. You got the children, you're going to school, and working and everything. Good. Glad you took some time out and joined us. You cut your cards?
Yes, I did.
Then here we go. We will start the match with a question to Lauren, a couple of college students here. Lauren, we asked 100 single women. Which do you find more enticing on a man? Great big biceps or cute little behind? How many single women find a cute little behind more enticing?
Cute little behind. I can't even make the decision. I like them both. I think they might prefer the cute little behind. You could appreciate that in the tight pants they're wearing.
Times have changed.
I say about 69.
69 out of 100. Denise.
Going to be just a little bit lower.
Little lower.
Mm-hmm.
No? Now I'm going to I'll ask the ladies in the audience. How many ladies prefer the big biceps? Yay! How many ladies prefer the cute little behind? I got to keep on wearing the wallet in one pocket and the 3 handkerchiefs in the other. 69 and lower. The actual number of single women who find a little behind more enticing is 76! Our audience was right. 76 out of 100. And Lauren starts off the... And you were raising your hand too, Janet. Lauren, that's a 2.
Oh, I love it. I want higher, please.
Higher than a 2, a 7.
Higher.
Oh, she's going to gamble. Higher. 10.
Freeze.
Not going to gamble anymore. We move over to the freeze bar, and Denise, the question goes to you. We asked 100 Catholic priests, have you ever witnessed a miracle? How many priests said they have witnessed a miracle?
Gee, that's a tough one because all the Catholic priests that I've ever spoken to really believe in miracles.
But have they witnessed one?
But I don't think too many have witnessed one, so I'm going to say that the number would be probably 22.
22 out of 100 say they have witnessed a miracle, Lauren.
I can't remember hearing of any priests witnessing any miracles. I'm going to say that's even lower.
Lower than that. I think the key to the question is probably what do they think is a miracle? Interesting, 22 and
Me
lower.
being here, that is a miracle.
You being cute, that's... The actual number of priests who have witnessed a miracle is 36, not lower. It is higher. Less than half, but 36 felt that they have, and Denise wins the question and starts with a 9.
Oh, I'd like to change that card.
And 9 becomes, not a good change, you're up the middle.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the middle card, and no, lower it was. And Lauren with a 10 gets a free chance.
I'll go with the odds lower.
Lower than a 10. No, it ain't. And Denise got out of that one as we fill in the spaces. Question 3 goes to Lauren. Now, some high schools across the country are now giving a course in moral issues, and students are discussing such problems as premarital sex right in the classroom. So we asked 100 people, do you think it is all right for teenagers to discuss premarital sex in school? How many people said it is okay for teens to discuss sex in school?
You just polled the people and not the parents.
We asked 100 people, cross-section across the country.
I think they're going to think that that's a good idea. I personally think it's a very good idea. 65.
65 out of 100 say it is okay for those kind of discussions in the school.
Well, I think that when you discuss sex, you need to discuss the whole realm of it. So I think that number is going to even be higher.
Even higher than that. Talking about the whole realm of school, I wonder if they have show and tell. 65 and higher. The actual number of people who said it's okay for teens to discuss sex in school is 87. Yes. And I think they're right. The more open people discuss things, the more they learn about important issues. Indeed. Denise, you've got an 8.
Change that card.
And now that middle card becomes a 10. A little better.
I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a 10. A 6.
Higher.
Risking it higher. A jack.
Lower.
And again, she risks it. She's right. Not going to try to run, needing the 1 card for the game. We get to sudden death. Someone has to win it on this play of the cards. Denise, we surveyed 100 inmates in San Quentin prison, and we asked them, if you had gotten away with your crime, would you have gone on to commit even more crimes? How many inmates admitted that if they had gotten away with their crime, they would have gone on to commit more?
Well, I think that criminals are gamblers. And when you're winning, you want to keep winning. So I think that's going to be 8 87.
87 out of 100 feel they would have gone on to more, Lauren.
Oh, I agree with her completely. I say it's even higher.
Even higher than that?
Gosh.
I don't know. I think a lot of them delude themselves and say, well, if I just get this one, I can quit. So let's see. Maybe I'm right. Maybe you are. The actual number of inmates who admitted if they had gotten away with their crime, they would have gone on to commit more is 41. It's not higher. It's much lower. Denise, you got it.
I'm going to play
got an
it and change that card.
You're going to play it yourself. You do not want to pass it, so this is a very big change for Denise in sudden death. The 8 becomes a jack, and you've got to call it right. The game is hers. If it's lower, no! And Lauren wins it. Denise decided to play it, and it did not work out. Game 1 with the champion. We'll be right back.
Why did Pat the Parachutist stop chewing Carefree and start chewing new and improved Chewels sugarless gum?
Chewels taste better.
Why did the Duchess of Twiddle stop and start chewing Chewels?
Chewels taste better.
Why did the Bradford Bugle Corps stop and start chewing Chewels?
Chewels taste better.
New and improved Chewels is the only sugarless gum with a delicious flavor center, and taste tests prove of leading sugarless gums.
Chewels taste better.
There are two things about X-Lax you might like to know. It works gently overnight, and it contains an artificial active ingredient. Metamucil, on the other hand, is natural, and it can take up to 3 days to work. So where do you turn if you prefer fast relief and natural active ingredients? To Nature's Remedy laxative. Nature's Remedy has natural active ingredients, and it gently relieves your constipation overnight. Nature's Remedy. The gentleness you want, the speed you need.
Well, that's all the time we have for now. We'll finish this match at our next card chart. I know this time of year, a lot of you are planning on visiting out here in Southern California for the holidays, so if you'd like to be a contestant or come and join us in the studio, why don't you get in touch with us? We'd love to see you from out of town. So people from out of town, join us today. Detroit, Michigan, and Denver, Colorado. Thanks for joining us. See you next time on Card Sharks.
If you'd like to see Card Sharks in person, send your requests along with a self-addressed stamped envelope to Tickets, Card Sharks, NBC Ticket Department of 3000 West Alameda, Burbank, California, 91523. Our representative of the studio audience will receive Conair's head-to-toe beauty appliances, a collection of professional quality personal care appliances for use at home, furnished by Conair. And some of our contestants will receive from Amity, man's leather set featuring identifier and tri-fold body billfolds and Amity's own Rancho Cowhide, soft, flexible, conforms to everybody. A clock and rice-a-roni, the big flavor side dish is so quick, so easy. The one you saute and simmer to flavor perfection, rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. From Kinney, a great selection of great American shoe styles. Kinney's got the look you want, America. That's why Kinney's the great American shoe store. Easy Driver ratchet screwdriver designed to fit your hand for easier use. More than doubles your turning power. One great gift for Dad on Father's Day. Calculator in Future makes old-looking no-wax floors look young again. That's why Future's recommended for no-wax floors. And a makeup mirror, a new Renew-Zip adjustable air freshener. Lasts 25% longer. Open it a little or a lot. It all depends on the odors you've got.
Tonight on Lobo, Perkins goes undercover to nab a ring of babysitting thieves. Then, the superstars of today meet the stars of tomorrow as Gene Kelly hosts the Opryland Night of Stars and Future Stars. It's an all-new special from Nashville with Debbie Boone, Glenn Campbell, Tanya Tucker, and many more. Later on Hill Street Blues, Hill and Renko face death in an alley. All tonight on NBC.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Tonight, NBC Nightly News reports on President Reagan's first news conference since his attempted assassination. Join John Chancellor on the NBC News team. Experience you can trust.
Real People takes a peek at